using today. I've got nothing on my nails, they're naked. I've just done a video which may have been uploaded by the time I'm filming this, I don't know. And showing the preparation, so I've got them all ready. I've just got to put the primer and stuff on before I start, but I've not done that yet. But what I've decided to do today is to have a go with sticking some tips on, because I've not done that before. I always use the foams, so I'm feeling more comfortable with the foams now. So I thought, well, let's move on to something else. So I bought these from Amazon, and I got, oh, there's quite a lot of each. But there's this sort of neutral beigey colour and clear. And I'm going to keep the clear for when I want to use clear at the ends, which I don't for this set today. So I'm using this colour. And I've got to get these stuck on. And then I'm going to use Builder Gel. Now I've also done a video for some swatches on these colours that I bought, and I'm really taken to these. I really fancy them, so I've spent ages looking through foils. I'm going to do floral, and it's great because I can try them on all these different colours and decide which one I want to use. But I'm liking sort of the pink and coffee colours together, you know, like Neapolitan pink and coffee colour and white. But I'm going to do a couple with a French tip, I think. It might look like a hodgepodge, but I want to be practising doing a French with a Builder Gel as well. This is new to me. I've just bought it from Amazon. It's Victoria Vin Salon Build Gel, and this is Brilliant White. Super White, what's it called? Extremely White. Oh dear. I've let it settle a little bit. Come off. So yeah, so Extremely White. And this is, I've used Cover Pink before, but this one's French Pink, because I thought this French Pink would go better with one of the coffee sort of colours. It's what we've got anyway, so it's what we're using. So first things first, I get these tips stuck on. Right, where did I put my glue? Here we are. I've only got Elegant Touch Quick Dry Nail Glue, so I could get in a right pickle with this. Yeah, let's start. So, yeah, that's as close as we're going to get, I think. My nails are a bit skewy in my fingers, so I've got to make sure that that looks straight with my finger rather than being in the centre of the nail, if you see what I mean. If I put it so that that looks straight, because they're so flat with divots in and all sorts. So I've got to try and make sure that's straight with that. So, oh, wish me luck. Right, I've got them on. Oh dear, what the weirdest shape, aren't they? Because they're thinner at the end, obviously, than at that end. So when it splays out across my flat fingers, they then look a bit like crazy. So you couldn't keep them that long, could you? I mean, weird. So I've got to cut them down. I've got to decide how long. I think I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them about there, I think. Yeah. So let's go for that. Still long, but at least I can cut them down after, can't I, if I want to. So I want that much. need doing again when I put all the stuff on them. But for now, gone as close as I can to that cuticle without actually getting it up and over it. Yeah. And this one. That's it, right. So I'm not curing that. And I'm going to try and do go on. That's it. Try and do, oh, I don't know how much stuff I need, so should I have done one nail at once? Yeah, maybe. But come back a little bit. To there. Turn that over a minute. I'm going to get my little lamp on the go. So I can set it without putting the whole hand in. I keep turning that over like that. Oh my God, where's my wire? Yeah. Turning it one way and turning it other way. Get in. Look, doesn't look right. It's not bad. I think it's gone on my cuticle now. Right, I'm going to clean that off. I'll get another brush out when I've done this one. For cleaning up. Oh, blimey. It's running that way. Go that way. This is quite self-levelling, as you can see. Go on down to the end. Go down to the end while I've cleaned this off. What's that? I've got to move it about again because I've faffed about for that long. Moral of the story here, one nail at a time and don't faff about too long. Right, I'm going to set that with this light. Just that one. I'm out of shot because I don't want to actually cure all that in the pot. So I've brought this out of the way for a little bit. Just to try and stop that carrying on moving while I'm doing the others. Probably give it about 30 seconds, although I don't think that's going to cure it fully. It will hopefully stop it doing a bunk. I've got a right wodge on the end of my nail, but don't matter so much because it's so easy to file. So as long as it can't still run all over my hand, we'll have a look at it in a second. Right, that's at about 30 seconds, I would guess. So there it is. It's a bit like a duck's. It's really quite thick at each side, a bit like a duck's bill. Where have I picked that up from? Yeah. You can see how much wider it is at the end. It'll file. Yeah, and I've got it on my cuticle. Okay, so let's get another brush. This will do nicely, I think. Right, I've got myself another brush now, so for clean-up operations. So what I would do is keep this wet and just go around there and clean that up. It's a bit late now, I'm going to have to get my ball tool on that to clean that lot off, I think. But yeah, so that's going to come in handy. Right, I've now got my little light set up. I need to go and have a fag, hang on. Right, let's see if I can get this one any better. Okay, so don't go too near the edge. I went too near the edge, I think. Right. Right, that's gone to the edge up there. And there. Keep my finger down a bit. I do hope I'm in shot. Turn over. Straighten up. Put a light on it. Right. Now then, that went a bit better. I didn't go quite as far to the edge. So I think you'll be able to see a bit of a difference between this one and the last one. Whether there's enough structure to it, I'm not quite sure, but I don't like them too thick and fat anyway. Because I'm doing my own and I've got the stuff here, it don't bother me so much if they break. I can just have more fun playing with them as long as I don't damage my own nails doing it. So I will probably put a bit more on for structure around that join. And then other than that, because it's going to have extra layers with the foil glue, the top coat, and that soon adds up. Right, can you see the difference? Look at the difference in that because I didn't take it as far to the edge. Funny shape-ish, but it's not as fat, look, on that edge, so yeah. So it's getting there. Goodness knows I'm going to do a French. I need a little bit more at the top of these. So, a little bit I'm going to go for. And come off stringy a little bit. I'm hoping that they've been in the light long enough to hold them where they were, so I'll show you. So I've got a little bit more shape to the top. And then I shall thin it down. Thin it down at the ends. Right. French, oh blimey. I'm only going to do a little bit at a time. I'm going to put it up there. And just a bit further. Come off. Gloop. What's that? Clean that off around there. Clean that off around there. That's already. Turn it over. I'll give that a quickie. Right. This one, not much, don't want much. Go on, go back. I get cramp in this little finger when I'm trying to do anything. Go up there. needs to be a bit further down. A bit more up there. One level. You have to have the confidence to just let it do its own thing, I think. That's a bit fat, look. I'm going to nuke that, or cook that, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put them all in a big lamp. Right, I've not actually done any filing. I've just had it in the lamp for the full 60 seconds. And I've got a brush ready for any clean-ups. And we're going in with this extreme white. What shall I do? A little bit off the... I'll do it off the edge like that. Let's see. I can't move now. So that's that, and I'm just pushing it up. And attaching it like that. And same at this side. What's that look like? Shape-wise it's alright. That's okay. I'm going to put the light on that one. Oh, God. Right, that's had a 60 seconds. I think the shape of the smile line's not bad without any filing. I mean, when I filed the sides off and got rid of the duck-billed platypus bit at the front, then they might be alright. So let's have a go with that and I'll see if I can keep you in shot. I'm sorry about that. And it's obvious I don't need very much of this white. Right. Just giving the brush a bit of a wipe on the paper. Right, here we go. So I don't need much. And I'm going to put that on. I'll get it all off my brush first. And then try and manoeuvre it. I'm not doing this as neat as the last one. I can't bend my finger round enough. Oh. It's like painting. Because I've no edge to work to. I'm just moving this to where I want it. Right, let's try this now. I know I'm making this look difficult, and that's probably because it is. You're going to self-level. Turn over, see if that helps. Oh, it's going. I'm a bit stressed. We might have 2 French instead of 3. It's not straight up that side, look. The tiniest little bit. I'm going to attach it there, and then I'm going to go. Like that. Right. That's the shape I want it to be. Right, that's that. Right, I'm going to give it a wipe off with this gel residue wipe off solution, and then we'll have a look at it, see what they file like. Okay, into filing. I mean, there is virtually no filing to do on the top if you've got it levelled. Not sure I like the shape now yet. Actually, I've come back. I've decided to show you this one on camera, so you can see what it turns out like without any interference or amendments, should I say. Around the corner. You can see there's some sort of divot where the white and pink should have met. There, look. With the shiny bit, so I have to get that pink down. I'll go this way. Let's get in there. I don't think that's bad to say I didn't have to file that smile line. Not bad. 3 more to go. I'll try and get rid of duckbill platypus on that one. Right. So they're all sanded. We've got rid of duckbill platypus. So I'm going to have to go to voiceover in a bit because hubby's gone to bed, but I think I've decided to have number 4. So it's like a pinky brown. So that's that one. Number 4, blue velvet. And over the top of that, I'm having some white lace. Like that. And these flowers. These flowers. So that's what I'm having. I'll cut a couple of bits of this off and then we'll go to voiceover. So I don't think I've done too bad to say it's my first time using Builder Gel on myself. I find it difficult getting the angle of my fingers right when I'm trying to see around the other side of my index finger and stuff like that, but I didn't put it on thick. I didn't want it very thick, and I wanted it to be a sort of soft smile line, so I've not filed it. I wanted to see how good a smile line I could do without filing, and I don't think it's too bad at all. My right hand, I ended up doing the pink a little bit too long on both of them, to be honest, but other than that, they look about the same. So I'm just going in with top coat over the French ones, and then I'm doing a layer of base coat on the others, because obviously I've got no sticky layer or anything left on after filing them. So the 3 that I want to put foils on, I'm doing a base coat first, and then once I've cured it, I'll leave it tacky. Then I'll come in with the foil glue. I'm being quite particular because I don't want to get any gel at all onto my skin and have to do a clean-up operation with the foils, because it will stick to anything that's tacky. Now, as I'm editing this, I've had this set on actually for about 3 weeks, and the only thing I've got is a little bit of lifting at the back of the index finger on my left hand. Other than that, none of it's chipped, none of the foils come off, not broken any. I'm not hugely active, as in I don't have kids to see to or toy boxes to rummage in and things like that, so you might want to do yours a bit thicker than I did. Oh yes, I forgot, I'm putting colour on first. Yeah, so base coat and then colour. And this is the number 4 from the set that I showed you in the last swatches that I did. And it does apply lovely, and it self-levels, so gets rid of all its own little brush marks. But I'm putting foil on, so I didn't need to be that precise, and I only put one coat on. I know this has been a long video, but because it was sort of like a training exercise for me, I wanted to film in real time and not speed it up. I've just cut out any bits that I was out of shot too badly, or it was just a repeat of filing and things like that. So this is Diamond Glitters Gel Perfection, and it's called Foil It, and I think it's great. I've been happy with it, so I've not tried any others. And I cure this for 2 minutes, even though I've normally only need 30. There's no time on it, but I did see a video of somebody saying do it for 2 minutes, so that's what I do it for. And you only need it thin. It's just to be really sticky, but be quite precise with it so you don't miss any tiny little area that you miss, then your foil won't stick to it. So I've cut this piece to the size that I think is approximate for my nail, and I'm using it straight, so I may as well line it up with my cuticles, which are very, very straight. There's no shape to them at all, mine. And I'm probably a bit excessive with the pressing it on. I have seen some people use a silicone tool, but I seem to get on better just using my fingers. Sometimes I get a little piece of lint-free wipe and use it. But get it right to the edges, and you'll see it starting to lift. Once it starts to lift away at the edges, then you know you've stuck down what you need to. You will get creases in because of the rounded shape of your nail, but don't worry about it. You can either lift it and pop it back, or you can just flatten those out. Depends on the pattern that you're doing. There we go. So I'll carry on and do them on the others. I'm putting 2 on this hand with the lace, and 1 I'm doing with flowers. So you want to top coat over the foil once you've applied it, and make sure you get right down over the edges and at the end. And I've only used 1 coat of it and it's held on nicely. This is Neo's top coat, so I know some people prefer to double top coat. So you would top, buff, and then top again. Or you could use a base and then a top. I suppose if it was a top coat that leaves a sticky layer, then you could just put another second coat on top, but this is a no wipe top coat that I use. I'll just show you putting one of the flower foils on. You don't need to have these foils straight, you can put them at whatever angle you like to get the pattern that you want. So I've got this slightly diagonal, and it's got a little bit of sort of silver glitter which I want at the top corner. Smooth it down the middle first, then work your way to the edge. So can you let me know in the comments whether you like the longer videos, which I'll do sometimes for you if I can. I'll probably do a longer one for the jewel forms when I do those. But I wanted to get this uploaded because I want to get them sorted out now. I've got that little bit of lifting on that one. And I've had them 3 weeks now, so I'm a bit bored. I don't know what design I'm going to do on the jewel forms. I might even just do them plain and then paint them, because I've not done much with gel polish. But yeah, let me know if you like the longer ones or whether you prefer little short snippet ones. I hope you've enjoyed that. Anything I've not got right, I hope you learned from it. I do think I like the builder gel as far as ease. I think if that, with that being first attempt, I think the only way forward with that is for it to get better and better. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time, and I love you loads. Take care. Take care of each other. Bye.